guys? This is JYoungGo2 back with another video today. And if you saw the title and the thumbnail, of course, then you know the team that's really hot right now in the NBA, who's currently on a 10+ game winning streak, and that team is the Brooklyn Nets. And of course, with a 23-12 record, they are second right now currently in the Eastern Conference. And when we look at this Brooklyn Nets team so far, look, they had so much controversy. I think I did, not to say that I told you so, but I did make a video in the past talking about the Brooklyn Nets and why I think they will be good, because, you know, they have a really good team overall. They have a good depth, they have a great starting lineup, and of course, you know, well, the Ben Simmons situation didn't really help, and I did make a video criticizing them in the past as well too. But, you know, Ben Simmons at first, you know, he really wasn't a big plus for their team. And I think many guys were just really trying to figure out their role on this team. And of course, the Kyrie drama and situation didn't really help at all. We all know the past and how Kevin Durant wanted to trade and Kyrie wanted out and this and that. But it seems like for the Brooklyn Nets now, things are just really clicking. And of course, their new head coach definitely plays a big role with that as well, with this current winning streak. And well, according to the website sportingnews.com, looking at Brooklyn Nets right now, of course, they're the hottest team right now in the NBA. And during this 10-game winning streak, they've had an offensive rating of 123.4, leading the league in this span. And they've also averaged 3.7 points per 100 possessions, which is second in the league, right behind the New York Knicks. The Brooklyn Nets, they're also shooting really well officially, shooting 51% from the field, which is first in the NBA, and 39.1% from three, which is also first in the NBA, and they ranked third in assists per game, only trailing the Warriors and the Denver Nuggets. And as far as when it comes to their three-point percentage, they have really good shooters obviously on this team. I mean, Patty Mills is a great shooter, but Yuta Watanabe, who has been really growing as a player, he leads the league right now in three-point percentage at over, I believe, like over 50% from the field shooting threes. They have really solid players who can create their own shots. Even with Ben Simmons right now, he has the highest net ranking in the entire NBA with 17.5. He's actually now playing really well on both sides of the basketball court. He has a defensive rating 106.7, which leads the team, and he also leads all starters on the other side of the basketball court with an 124.2 offensive rating. Ben Simmons has been able to really understand and know his role and been able to thrive in it now for the Brooklyn Nets, comparison to the beginning of the year where it was just struggle after struggle and just not playing really well. He's really now truly finding his way for the Brooklyn Nets and knowing his role. Many of us already knew what Ben Simmons could bring to the table for this Brooklyn Nets team at his best, and that's what he's showing us now. He's showing off his versatility, being able to guard big man guards, run plays in transition. He's been able to really do it all during this stretch as well for the Brooklyn Nets in general. And of course, you know, when we look at Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they both have been playing at a very high level as well. Both guys, I mean, look, Kyrie Irving, it's just incredible, you know, to see, you know, after all that controversy, him just come back and really still play basketball at a very high level. But he is, and during this 10-game winning streak, if you look at both of these guys' numbers, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they're both in the 50-40-90 club, and they're both averaging pretty much around 30 points per game during this stretch. And that is very impressive, and they're shooting the ball, as I said, very efficiently. Also, if you've been really watching the Brooklyn Nets play during this stretch, then most of these games pretty much that they have won have been in really close games. As a matter of fact, I believe 7 of them, according to sportingnews.com, have been in very clutch situations and moments, and they've been able to pull through in many of those games. And they've beaten really good teams. Let's not forget, they beat the Bucks by 18 points, and the Bucks are as well one of the best teams in the entire NBA. And the Brooklyn Nets, they have just been really playing at a high level, playing like the team that we all expected them to play like on paper. They have everything really working now in their favor, and like I said before, everybody on this team, just, you can tell that they know their role and what they're able to do. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they're both the primary scorers on this team, and we know they can get buckets. I think the biggest turnaround for this team, it kind of reminds me in the way of the Boston Celtics. You know, before, I just don't think that they had really true enough respect for Steve Nash. Everybody now under the leadership of Jacque Vaughn has definitely just bought into their system. And let's not to mention, of course, it wasn't all Steve Nash's fault. Many guys weren't really playing that good. Joe Harris wasn't really playing the greatest, but now it seems like he's returning back to his old form. And of course, they added new additions to this team this season. Of course, TJ Warren is playing really well. Royce O'Neal is playing really well. And of course, I said that earlier, Yuta Watanabe, who is the league leading right now in three-point percentage, he's playing at a very high level as well. And yeah, the Nets before, though, when they did have Steve Nash, they were one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA. They were a mediocre offensive team as well. Steve Nash, I can't put all the blame on him, of course, because it's not 100% his fault, but nobody really just bought into his system that he was running. But now everybody is really just buying in to what Jacque Vaughn is wanting from them, and they're playing really well. And he said basically that it's just really all about the little things, and it's true. This is a really, really good team to watch. They're the best three-point shooting team in the NBA. They can also be a really great mid-range shooting team as well. Let's not forget that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, they're both 3-level scorers. They can score many ways, and they have other guys who can score and shoot the ball at a very high level as well. Claxton, for crying out loud, he is having a great year. He's having the best year of his entire NBA career, and he's going to definitely play a big role for them, especially once they get into the playoffs. So for this Brooklyn Nets team overall, it's been a very, very good turnaround. They have a better offense now. They have a better defense. Everybody's buying into what they're doing, and guys are obviously turning back to their true forms and true selves. So it's really good to see what they're doing. These guys look like they can definitely compete and contend out for the NBA championship. They're definitely a threat. And, you know, we'll just hope to see how everything goes. But right now, they're the best team right now in the NBA at this moment. Even though they don't have the best record, they're playing like the best team in basketball. But yeah, that's all I really have to say in this video today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content each and every single week. Have a great day. Peace.